Students returning to class in just 4 days, but until then, the district working to make sure that every kid is prepared. Samantha Valentino showing us how today's FamU Fest introduced everyone to all of the resources that FCPS has to offer.
Fayette County Public Schools' Family University started about 8 years ago as a one-day conference. Now it's expanded into bi-weekly events.
We rotated topics for families and students, but now we said we're going to ramp it up for next semester and meet the needs of the families. A lot of times we think we know what families need, but we are in the business of asking families what they need so we can serve them how they need to be served.
This is their FamU kickoff event, introducing students and their families to the program and the district's long list of free resources. Charlize Lewis is an FCPS district family and community liaison.
We're the Family Latino Literacy Project, which assists families who are Spanish speakers to speak English and also learn to read in English. We also had a college awareness program. We had families come in and we talked to them about how they can support their students in college.
Here, they're even helping recent high school graduates fill out their FAFSA applications.
The numbers for FAFSA have been down across the world, not just across the state of Kentucky. And so we are grateful for the additional support that we got to come and get people to sign up for their FAFSA. It is not too late.
Lewis says the whole purpose of FamU is to ensure parents have the resources they need in order to be advocates for their children to learn. In Lexington, Samantha Valentino, WQYT.
The district has yet to release their FamU schedule topics for the upcoming academic year, but leaders say they will announce them sometime soon.